Okay, so here with the lovely Laura today outside Temple Place Cabmen shelter. Congratulations, Laura.
Thank you, Andy.
You got your wreck
I did.
the other day.
I did.
4 years, I believe it took
Yeah,
you.
it did.
Yep. But you finally got here.
I got it in the end.
Yep. So just tell us a bit about your journey and obviously being a single mum and doing the knowledge and how you found it, basically.
Well, it was tough. It was. I'm not gonna. There's no sugarcoating it. It was hard. It was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
But I persevered at the end of the day. It's something that I wanted. There was no other choice for me because I wasn't going to do anything else. I've done all my jobs in the past, and there was no way I was going to go back to work in an office or anything like that. So I had to do it, So, but it was a tough journey, But with the support of your friends, your family, your call-over partners, you get through in the end. But it's hard going.
Yeah.
And if you want something, you're going to get it, aren't you? You know, but you've got to put the work in. I mean, it was 35 hours a week full time.
Wow.
Without fail. I mean, you had your day off, and I did have to have a day off, now and again, because you can do too much.
Yeah.
But you've just got to carry on.
Yeah.
You've just got to carry on because it did happen. Look, I've done it. But people are still struggling now for a long time, and people doing it longer.
Yeah.
And everyone's journey is different. What I had going on, what other people got going on. It's what, like I said, it's what life throws at you.
Yeah.
With this as well.
Yeah.
The knowledge can be done, but it's all the other obstacles that get in the way.
Yeah.
I was a single parent, bringing up my son, running a home, taking him to his activities after school, stuff like that. And that's what I found hard.
Right.
Stuff that went on in life, and me as a person, I got distracted, and that's when I was upset and couldn't concentrate on the knowledge.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So that's where I had to start balancing things, and I found that quite difficult. When I was under stress, the knowledge was a little bit harder for me, but once I found that balance at the end of the sort of like 28 journeys, really, that's when it started to flow a little bit. I got my balance back, and things started leveling out. But it's tough. It's tough, and the last sort of leg was just purely tunnel vision for me.
Right.
Completely tunnel vision. It was just that day in, day out. Well, it always has been, but it was more so, and I didn't let nothing sort of get in my way. I just had to blank a few things, and I had to, because I know what affected me.
Yeah.
But it's been a tough old time.
Sure.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I don't ever want to do it again. I don't ever want to do it again.
Now, I met you and the lovely Lisa at the beginning of your journey, way back when now. And what made you want to do the knowledge and train to become a London taxi driver in the beginning?
The freedom. It's always about the freedom for me. It was the freedom of having to go to work when I want, as I want, not having that 9 till 5 structure.
Yeah.
I was no good at that. When I done my jobs 9 till 5, I didn't enjoy none of them. I was just doing it because it was a job. I was just existing. I wasn't enjoying my job. So for me, it was the freedom for me. And having to spend more time on my son. Having to eventually now we can do our bits and pieces without having to worry about I can't have that time off work. I can't do that date. I can't do that date. It was more freedom. Obviously the money as well. Of course, we're all going to do it for the money, but for me, it was 100% the freedom.
Right.
Would
you say that's one of the sort of things that's advantageous for any sort of single mum thinking of embarking on a similar journey to yourself?
100%. Yeah. 100%. It's hard because if you are a single parent, or just in general, it's hard. But if you are managing, friends of mine with single parents with 2 kids, 3 kids on the knowledge, but they've done it. Like I said, it's balance, and you've got to want it. You've got to want it because it's enough to make you can get to a point you go, I can't do this, but I can't do it, because there is knocks. There's knocks along the way. Some people don't get them, some people do, but it's the knocks it's demoralising, a lot of it. It's a bit, and you just got to bite your lip and you've got to keep getting up and again and again and again, and it perseverance. Hard work pays off. But I want 100% for women. I think it's a fantastic job. Because like I said, I mean, my son's 16 now, but you drop the kids to school, go to work, school holidays, do what you like. That was the appealing bit to me. And
was there any? Obviously, there's a lot of chat on social media platforms and things about the state of the trade at the moment. The way all the things that get in the path of frustrations of becoming a London taxi driver. Was there anything you sort of think might have sort of put you off along the way?
No, nothing at all. I mean, even when we hit lockdown, do you know what I mean? Like, there was people saying, don't do it, there's no point, people were hanging their cabs back, and they was, but for me, it wasn't, I wasn't going to do that. I thought, no, I'm going to give it a go. And once I was in, I was in it, and then you start doing more and more, then you're a bit too far in. So you can't give up. But no, not for me. Everyone's got their opinions. But in my head, I had people that are in cabs, friends that were doing the knowledge, and I was told just to stick with it, and I did, and I'm glad I did, because you could have easily got, veered off of it. Don't do this, and you do still hear it, but. No, not for me. Right. It wasn't.
So when do you pick up your cab?
Well, I've got to do my suburbs yet.
Right.
So once I've done my suburbs, I've got to put in my driver's application. That's got to go through TfL.
Right.
And then obviously back to the carriage office for a date. And then wait for basically I've got to wait for a final date.
Right.
But I believe we have our finals on a Monday, and then we pick our badge up on a Friday. So hopefully the turnaround's quite quick. But I'm just gonna enjoy my Christmas now.
Excellent.
And
look forward to the new year and a new job, a new career.
To get up and look at the sheet, call points, go out pointing, do point to point for 5 hours a day. That's just the real bit for me at the minute. It's like the last couple of days I've not known what to do with myself. It's been very, very surreal. Very, very surreal.
I'll bet. And
as
you said earlier, just when I arrived, no more maps anymore.
No more. I don't look at the map. Bit of blue tack, strings, magic sponges, markers. I'm finished. I don't. I've done my time there. I've finished. I don't need to do it no more. But I can look back at my journey and be proud of myself, because
definitely.
I was going through my phone last night and looking at pictures way back, and it seems such like yesterday, but it wasn't. And I'm like, oh my God, I remember that day, I remember this, I remember that appearance, and you're looking at it all and you just think, oh my God, it's finished. It's finished.
Fantastic.
And it's crazy. It's crazy how you feel when you've completed it. You still wake up and you can't believe that you've done it.
And you've had some great mentors along the way.
Fantastic.
Tom, Courtney, Lisa, who we mentioned.
So listen, and again, like without them, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today. Because they've seen not just me, a few of us, cry, can't do it no more, I've had enough. It's like you get that. But they're there to go, no, you can. They know you're good enough. And they're just there, and that's what they're there to do. They're there to support you. The schools, fantastic. You know what I mean? Absolutely fantastic, and they've been a big part of my journey. And if they wasn't in my life, like I said, I probably wouldn't be sitting here now, because
that's lovely.
You got to have that support around you.
Of course,
people have gone and done it on their own with no schools, no call over partners, and they just do it. And good luck to them. I mean, it can be, and it just shows you it can be done. But for me, having that support was vital. At the other end of the phone, down the school, whatever. 100%. They was superb. And brilliant people, fantastic.
Excellent. Well, I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Andy.
I'm so glad you got here finally. I know it was a long journey, but congratulations.
It was crazy.
I look forward to seeing you on the road. And I'm sure you're looking forward to your first customer who will be travelling for free. And then onwards and
upwards, then start getting my life back.
Indeed.
But it's been a journey, but I've enjoyed it, but I'm glad it's over.
Superb. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
And look forward to seeing you in these lovely Cabmen shelters behind us.
I know I can use these now.
Indeed. Yep. So superb.
I know. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Laura. Many thanks.
No problem.
All right. Cheers.